going on, Jerome's? Happy 22nd birthday to Diamond Dallas Turner. That's right, the pride of Alabama, Minnesota Vikings first-round pick in 2024 after J.J. McCarthy, of course. So, J.J. McCarthy at 10, Diamond Dallas Turner at 17, definitely could turn into a game-changing draft class for the Vikings. Got your quarterback of the future, got your talisman on the edge, and Turner turned in a magnificent career at Alabama. Roll Tide, although, not gonna lie, high tide kind of makes sense, more than roll tide, but it's beside the point, right? And the Vikings made a very aggressive move up to 17 to go get him, and Kwesi doing his damn thing. Now, a lot of people complain. All right, so Vikings gave up a lot of draft capital. It's one of the reasons why the Vikings are behind the 8 ball this year in terms of draft capital. They gave up their own second, third, and fourth in 2025, but it's okay. So it's okay. Go out and get your guy, and that's exactly what the Vikings did. And this is what they gave up in trade comp for Turner. Now, what's interesting is that if you add up the points value of all 6 of the picks that are a part of the selection, because remember, the Vikings initially traded up to 24 with the Texans before they got to 17 with the Jaguars, where the Jaguars eventually took Brian Thomas Jr., which is pretty damn good. But in terms of the 6 draft picks, 3 in 2024, 3 in 2025, the points value wise would have been about number 15 overall in the first round. Vikings took Turner at 17, so relatively close, right? But giving up the 2nd, 5th, and the 6th last year, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th this year. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Now, there hasn't been any huge names, although last year's really damn good for Houston. But, Keelan Robinson, the running back from Texas, Jamal Hill, and also the Texans used the 2nd-round pick that they got from the Vikings to trade to Buffalo for Diggs. So, who knows, right? And I'm sure that Jacksonville will hit on 2 Hall of Famers with the 3rd and 4th-round picks that the Vikings gave up. But I understand. Immediate results haven't been there, but Turner made some good progress as a rookie. But mainly people are pissed and moaning because, Jared Verse was on the board, and then the Rams took him at 19, and he made the Pro Bowl as a rookie. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. And it's interesting because we brought this up ad nauseum, right? Because Jared Verse is going to be 25 next season in year 2 of his career. And there's a big difference in 3 extra years of development. I mean, Jared Verse is a grown-ass man, respect. And Diamond Dallas Turner is a guy that is still growing into his frame, and the Vikings are working on that. He's working on that. He's busting his ass. He's getting everything done. But he came to the league at 21. Right, and he's got a long runway to go. Plus, as a first-round pick, I mean, you got 5 years of development. And I can't, hey, respect what Jared Verse did in his rookie season. Although I didn't know that completely WWE, dropping the people's elbow on a down quarterback after the play. I thought that would be a penalty, but I digress. Yeah. Let's see what Turner is in 3 years where Jared Verse is now, and we'll see. And of course, Turner got limited amount of run because he was behind 2 starting Pro Bowl edge rushers in Andrew Van Ginkel and Jonathan Grenard. Also, Patrick Jones second had a career year. Also, Hottie Ward got in there as well. So it just sort of is what it is. And we obviously saw some flashes from Turner, especially on that edge, especially that bend, especially that speed, which is something that you absolutely love, right? And also getting to know future teammate Daniel Jones, which is beautiful. But, it was nice because improvement is not linear, but it's clear he did get better at the end of the season, right? And he is champing at the bit. It's not a lack of talent issue. It's not a work ethic issue. He's just getting after things. Although people did read towards the end of the year, Flores said that he had a nice one-on-one with Dallas Turner, and that wasn't him. That wasn't Flores scolding Turner. No, that was, hey, a rookie, 21-year-old guy, literally 3.5 years removed from high school, trying to find his way in the National Football League. The scuttlebutt is that Turner just wasn't being efficient with his time because he was putting in too much work in terms of extra training, in terms of lifting, in terms of film study, in terms of prioritizing rest and all that stuff, where that's something that professionals need to do, right? And it's like you're in a job interview. What's your weakness? I work too hard. That's exactly what Turner was doing. So I'm not concerned at all about number 1-5, right? So DDT's rookie season, 310 defensive snaps, roughly about a quarter of the Vikings' total defensive output, 12 pressures, 3 sacks, which, by the way, Jared Verse, not comparing stats, but Jared Verse got 4.5 sacks, somehow got voted to the Pro Bowl, and he played 3 times as many snaps as Turner. So Yeah. 20 tackles, 5 quarterback hits. Did drop into coverage 55 times. Had a one interception and a 50.8 quarterback rating when thrown it, which is good. Played 235 special team snaps. It was a four-phase special teamer. Had 3 penalties. Made some mental errors on special teams. We saw that. Right, but Turner is a guy that probably hasn't played special teams since freshman year of high school. It's not really an excuse, but it is what it is. Plus, he was asked to do so many different things in the Florida's defense, renowned as one of the most complicated in the National Football League. He didn't really drop into coverage much at Alabama, so learning to do that, learning a brand new position, and also just vying for snaps, not getting consistent run because the guys ahead of you are just dogs. Right, it all adds up. But he obviously did see some flashes with Turner early on, so I ain't sweating it. Right, and even though the Vikings did give up a mint to go up and go get him, I think it will be worth it in the end. Frankly, I think it will be an absolute bargain because now as Patrick Jones is gone, Turner's going to get some more work in there, working in with JG as well as AVG. So I ain't worried about it, man. So the future of Diamond Dallas Turner is going to be bright. I understand that people want things now. But again, let's see where he is in 2, 3, 4 years as this rookie contract wraps up. I think that you will see that he'll be up there with the Brian Burnses of the NFLs in terms of one of the best speed edge rushers in the game. Yeah, I firmly believe that. And once J.J. McCarthy ascends the heights to become the future franchise quarterback of the Vikings, this will be the best draft in Kwesi's history, which doesn't take much. Anyways, your thoughts are thoughts. Happy 22nd birthday, Diamond Dallas Turner. That's right, baby. Let us know your thoughts, our thoughts, comment section. You guys are the best. You know what to do. Skol, production value.